Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to see how to procure service. Now service procurement is also very important P2P document in SAP MM. Now we'll see what are the requirements of service procurement and how we can actually procure the services. The service can be external or internal. Services such as plumbing, painting, construction, etc. etc. So let's see the service procurement document. So if you open the SAP GUI and if you go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, scroll down and you can go to material management. Here you can see external service management. Expand it and you will see service master. This is something similar to the material master. So we need to maintain the service master. You will see these things: number ranges, service category, etc. and other screen layout, attributes, messages, etc. These options are similar to what others options you have seen. So first let us see define organizational status for service categories. If you click on this, you can see the org status service category. So already some people have actually maintained services for ABCS, services AC repair, service purchase, etc. etc. And these are status like basic data you want, controlling status, purchase data status, sales distribution status. Let us create our new organization status. So just click new entries and give identifiable four characters. Let us select basic data and MM. This is ABCS service category. Save this, enter, OK, go back and see this name appears. Go back, define service category, click on it. So we have to define the service category and you can see we will assign the organizer service category. So let us create a new entry. Here let us see ABC1 and ABCS already, which we have created, and account reference. If you select this reference for services, and service category description is like office, painting or plumbing. Save this. If you want to check this as external number assignment without check, that also you can select. So you can assign your own number to this category. So remember this, go back. Now after saving this, you can just go back. There's a define number range. Click on it and if you see the groups. So you can see these are non-assigned elements. This is the office plumbing which we created this. So we can assign the number ranges to this. So if you just click on the intervals, you can see the intervals which have been assigned to these categories. So these are the number ranges you can see people have used. So if you want, you can create. So you can go to groups and then you can click create. So you can just type BCS service group number from numbers, and if you want, you can check existing intervals. These are the existing intervals. So let me use the existing numbers only, 08 and 09. Okay, instead of creating this, if you want, you can create this. So click on this and then you can click on the assign. Okay, and you can just click this number and save this. Now after this, you come back to this. Now we need to create the service master. So if you go to logistics, you go to material management, if you click so first you have to go to service and then we'll create the service master AC03. So let us create a new service master. So click on the create new service. So now you can see service category which we created is available or not. You can see the office plumbing. Okay, so click on this, then base unit of measure. If you click, so what is the unit of measure for this activity? So you can give activity unit based on the hour basis. You can also enter. Please maintain a short text. So basic plumbing work. So you can maintain the account number. So you can just say plum 101. Next is basic data. So click on this. I'll add a ticket as miscellaneous. So this is the same material group or service group which we selected in the material master also. We can also create our own service group. Next, if you want, you can actually fill all the things like division. Let us fill the valuation plus. It is services. So scroll down. If you want to maintain the text, you can maintain the text. If you want to maintain the tax indicator, that also you can maintain. No tax, off tax, full tax, etc. Just close this and save. So you can see this is saved. You can also create another master by using copy option. So this one, make it as plum 102, then I'll make it advanced plumbing work. Save this. So we added two activities, and this is very important, so we can retrieve the information of this activity. Go back. You can also add the service conditions. You expand this, and you can see for vendor with plant, for vendor without plant, and for service. So if you want to maintain with plant, you can click add. So you can see vendor and plant combination will come, and you can maintain the activity and its amount also. Or if you want just the for the service, just click add, and you can maintain the activity. So let us maintain it. Amount is 100, unit, so INR, for activity, for one activity. Next, this is 500. So I have maintained these activities and with amount also. So just save this, go back. So like this you can maintain the conditions with vendor, plant, and vendor without plant also. So just now we have created the master, service masters, and all those things. Now let us go and create the procurement. So for that you can also maintain the master record for service, or directly you can go to procurement cycle. Now how to do this? So already you know that you can go for requisition first. The department raises the requisition, then it goes to the PO. Before PO it can go to RFQ. You can do the RFQ for services also, and then it can go to PO. So let me do the request for quotation for services quickly. So ME51M is the purchase requisition. So select the proper document, standard, okay, and maintain the short text. Plumbing, hit enter. Enter the plant. So ABC1 is a plant, and I want quantity to be, say, 1. Enter the category as service D, okay, and then account assignment is mandatory, so you have to enter. So let us enter the cost center. it is asking you to maintain the service or limits for items. So if you want to maintain the service numbers here, you can maintain it. So remember, we created that plum dash 101, you can enter here, or you can maintain the limits. For example, here you have the limits. So let us give 30,000. It is similar to the blanket PO where we give the limits. Expected value will be something, say 20,000, and something if unplanned services happens and if it exceeds more than 30,000. In such cases, if you click no limit, then even though if it exceeds 30,000, it will not give you any errors or warning. So here 30,000 is the limit. So within that expected value, if it satisfies, there will be no errors. So if you want to click this, you can click no limits. Then let us give a purchase group here, ABP. It is asking the account assignment because we have given the cost center. So remember, already we have created the cost center, so I'm going to give the same cost center here, 5,000. Okay, then you can also fill the details like requested by, say, Manoj. Tracking number is something you can give it for tracking. If you want, you can give the desired vendors or fixed vendors, etc. Purchase organization is ABP. If any agreement is there, you can enter here, or if there is any info record also, it will come up here. Next, hit enter. So it's already entered here. Next, you can go to services and you can maintain the service number here, so which we created. Cost center is again same. It asks enter the cost center and how much quantities you want. Say I want 5 activity units. Now you can save this. So you can see the purchase requisition number is created. Now we will use this to create the PO. So if you want, you can also go for request for quotation, RFQ, to identify the vendors or source of supply, or you can directly go for PO. So in this case, I would like to go for creating the PO with reference to this requisition. So click here /n ME21N. So now I'm going to refer the requisition which I have created, and it will fetch all the details and fill all the details here. So click document overview on, then select here, select the variant, click my purchase requisitions, then you click this recently created requisition and click adopt. So you can see it is selected everything. Then vendor, you have to type. It is asking us to enter the storage location. Let us enter it. Okay. Now if you click on item details, see it will fetch the same things. Services, you will see this. Okay, now check this once. It says following mandatory rules missing in the partner maintenance, DP and FS, that is delivery plant and right supplier. So this is just an error, not this is just an warning, not an error. So if you want to maintain it, you can maintain in the partner maintenance. So go to header and there is a partners tab. Click DP there and click on this, delivery plan, then under, then fs web 10. So I have satisfied this. Check this again. So no issues found. Now you can save this. Remember this PO. Okay, copy this so that you can easily create the further things. Now so already we have created the service master service condition. So now we have to go for another option called as service entry sheet. So in this case, especially in the service procurement, goods receipt will not happen. So GR is not done. Instead of that, we do entry sheet. So you can see there is a service entry sheet. So expand it, and there's an option called as maintain. So we need to enter the sheets here, and then we have to approve this. So once it is approved, that means you can go for invoicing. So the most important thing is in this service procurement, the GR is not done. Instead of that, entry sheet is done. Click other purchase order. So you can give the purchase order which we created right now. Select continue. Now you can see it has fetched the data. Okay. Or you can click create a new entry sheet. So let me create a new entry sheet. Now short text, say main building plumbing. Now here you can see service number you have to give. So let me go for service selection. Click continue, and you can see the service which we have entered already during requisition and PO is showing. Select this and select adopt services. Now it has adopted this, and this is actually comes under planned service. Suppose if it is comes under unplanned, then you have to check unlimited, so it will help you if it exceeds the overall limit. Now this is unplanned, which I'm entering the service now. It is asking me quantities. Let me enter 10. Now you can see the unplanned services is checked. If you want to maintain other tab data, you can maintain it. So we can see it is showing all the values. So net value including tax is 11,000, total value 11,000, unplanned portion is 10,000 because we have used this unplanned. And if you want to see any history, you can see history, who created it, who changed it, and now you can save this. Now this entry sheet is saved. Now once it is created, we need to approve this. So to approve, click this from display to change, and there is a so now you can see the service entry sheet is saved and the acceptance document is posted. So now this entry sheet is saved. We have to go for invoicing. So you have to copy this entry sheet. So now go to my row. So gives today's date. So today's date is 10th April. Hit enter, and instead of purchase order or scheduling agreement, select service entry sheet. So here you type the service entry sheet, hit enter. So now you can see it is fetching all the details. So balance this amount by typing here 11,000. So it becomes 0. You can go and see the simulate option. So this is the GL account it hits. This is the vendor supplier GL account, and this is the consumption raw material account. So 11,000 has been credited in the vendors account and 11,000 has been debited in the consumption account. Close this and save. So invoice has been posted. So this is how the service procurement is done, and I have shown you the full cycle of how to create the service master, then service PO, then service entry sheet, and then last invoicing. So if you like my video, please do subscribe my channel and please motivate me. Thank you.